A young boy named Bam is desperately running after a girl. He trips, stumbles forward, and falls on top of her. Breathing heavily, Bam asks, "Where are you going?" The girl calmly replies that she's going to the top of the tower. She begins describing things Bam has never seen before, a blue sky during the day and countless stars shining at night. To Bam, these sound like impossible dreams. Then, without warning, the girl tells him to forgive her and forget about her. Suddenly, a blinding light appears. Before Bam can react, the girl is pulled away. Her name was Rachel. Bam screams her name, reaching out in pure desperation. He shouts that he'll follow her even if it means dying. The door closes. Bam suddenly wakes up. Confused and shaken, he slowly stands and asks, "Where am I?" That's when a strange light appears, and a mysterious creature steps forward. The being introduces himself as Hedden, the guardian of the first floor of the tower. Hedden explains something shocking. Bam himself opened the door to the tower. When asked his name, Bam answers simply. He immediately asks about a blonde girl and whether Hedden has seen her. Hedden replies, "All answers lie at the top of the tower." He explains that the tower can grant anything: wealth, immortality, absolute power, magical abilities, or answers to mysteries no one else can solve. But there's a cost. Climbing the tower is dangerous, and most who try never make it. Despite the warning, Bam doesn't hesitate. All he wants is to see Rachel again. Hedden then explains the test. To climb the tower, Bam must pass tests decided by the administrators and rulers of each floor. The first test takes place on Hedden's floor. A massive arena appears. At its center is a ball. Hedden explains the rule. To pass, Bam must enter the ball and defeat the monster inside by popping it. The creature waiting inside is revealed: a white steel eel, a massive armored fish that lives in the Shinsu flowing through the tower. Bam hesitates. He's scared. He's weak. He's never fought anything like this before. But then he remembers Rachel. With fear in his heart, but determination in his eyes, Bam steps forward and accepts the test. A woman descends a long staircase. A boy beside her asks, "Where are you going?" She calmly replies, "An irregular has stepped into the tower. He opened the gate by himself." The boy is instantly shocked. Irregulars are rare and dangerous. The woman says she's heading to Hedden's floor to meet this mysterious boy. Her name is Yuri Jahad, one of the princesses of Jahad. When Yuri finally sees Bam, she's disappointed. This boy doesn't look powerful. He doesn't look special. He's nothing like Urek Mazino, the legendary irregular who also forced open the tower's gate. From a distance, Yuri watches Bam attempt the test, but her expression changes. The test is far too difficult. This isn't a test meant for someone like him. Unable to stay still, Yuri decides to intervene. Suddenly, Bam sees a giant foot above him. Before he can react, bam! He falls. Confused, Bam looks up and sees a strange, confident woman standing over him. He has no idea who she is or what she's talking about. Yuri turns to Hedden and demands that Bam be given a pocket. She calls down her guide, Evan, and tells him to hand one over. Evan reluctantly takes out a small marble-like object and gives it to Bam. The moment Bam touches it, boom, the marble expands into a glowing sphere. Suddenly, Bam can clearly understand Yuri's language. Evan explains that the pocket works through voice commands. Say invisible mode and it disappears. Say visible mode and it appears again. Then Yuri confronts Hedden. She says this test is unfair. Irregulars are normally tested only on floors above the 20th floor. Doing this now is clearly meant to force Bam out. Hedden calmly replies, "This boy is special." That answer confuses Bam. What is an irregular? Why is everyone treating him differently? Yuri explains it to him. Irregulars are those who open the gate on their own. They are not chosen by the tower. Throughout history, irregulars have brought change and chaos. They possess abnormal power and are feared by everyone. But Bam, he's just a small, innocent boy. This test is unfair. After some thought, Hedden agrees to slightly change the rules, but only on one condition. Yuri must lend Bam a weapon. Yuri hesitates. The weapon she owns is far too powerful. But in the end, she agrees. She asks Bam a simple question. "Do you want to climb the tower?" Bam answers honestly, "I need to find someone." That answer convinces her. Yuri summons her inventory and pulls out a long black sword, Black March, one of the legendary 13-month series weapons created by Ashul Edwaru. It's a half-living weapon. When ignited, it releases terrifying power. Yvonne immediately protests. Giving such a weapon to a boy like Bam is madness. But Hedin stops him. Bam refuses at first. He knows how precious it is. But Yuri convinces him. It's just a needle, a basic weapon of the tower. Reluctantly, Bam accepts it. He thanks Yuri and promises to return it someday. As Bam walks away, Yvonne asks Yuri, "Why are you helping him? Are you in love with him? Do you think that boy will change the tower?" Yuri smiles and replies, "I've just taken a liking to him, that's all." Bam enters the cage where the Steel Eel resides. Watching from above, Yuri Jahad explains that the monster is far stronger than Bam. She believes there are only 3 ways Bam can survive: run away, discover the monster's weakness, or give up climbing the tower. Anything else means death. But Bam doesn't run. Yuri and Evan both freeze. What is he doing? Suddenly, the Steel Eel swallows Bam whole. Yuri panics and demands Evan to go save him, but Evan stops her and calmly says, "That might be the answer." Moments later, Bam bursts out from the monster's mouth. The Steel Eel collapses. Yuri and Evan believe Bam stabbed it from the inside using Black March. Bam rushes toward the ball and strikes it. Nothing happens. The ball doesn't break. Yuri is shocked. She turns to Hedin and asks what's wrong. Hedin simply smiles. Who knows? Maybe it's just well made. Bam tries to pull out Black March. The sword is stuck. No matter how hard he tries, it won't move. Yuri angrily confronts Hedin. Are you trying to make him fail on purpose? She tries to pull Bam out herself, but Evan stops her again. Evan looks at Bam and says, "Ask the weapon for help. Ignite Black March." Yuri immediately objects. Black March has never ignited, even when she used it. There's no way Bam can do it. But Evan disagrees. I have a feeling that he can. Bam closes his eyes and focuses on the sword. Suddenly, a light appears. A girl's voice speaks to him. She asks if he's really that desperate to climb the tower. The girl is Black March itself. She asks Bam what he desires: power, glory, gold, jewels, anything he wants. Bam answers honestly, "I just want Rachel." Black March is confused. Rachel, is it a jewel, a title, power? Bam explains, Rachel is his friend. He spent his life with her. If Black March can help him find Rachel, he will stop climbing the tower. After a moment, Black March agrees. Power surges through Bam. Yuri and Evan stare in disbelief. Black March ignites. Dark black flashes surround the sword. The power explodes. Bam strikes the ball. This time, it shatters. Darkness engulfs Bam completely. Yuri screams at Hedin, "What did you do to the ball?" Hedin calmly replies, "Nothing. I simply granted his wish." Hedin explains the truth. He does not test people randomly. He prepares a test equal to the value of their desire. And Bam's wish was powerful. When the darkness clears, Bam is gone. Yuri panics and asks Evan where he went. Evan analyzes the situation and replies, he's been sent to Evan Kell's floor, the floor of tests. That is where chosen regulars must compete against each other to climb the tower. Hedin smiles and asks, "The boy has gone up. What will you do now, Miss Yuri Jahad?" And just like that, Hedin's floor comes to an end. A boy who entered the tower for one person has already done the impossible. An Irregular has awakened, a Princess of Jahad has taken interest, and a legendary weapon, Black March, has ignited. The tower has begun to move. But this was only the entrance. The real hell begins on the next floor, Evan Kell's hell, the floor of tests, where regulars are broken, dreams are crushed, and only those who adapt survive. If you enjoyed this Tower of God Explained episode, hit the like button. It really helps the channel. Let me know in the comments, do you think Bam is ready for Evan Kell's hell, or is the tower about to teach him its first real lesson? And if you don't want to miss the Evan Kell's hell arc explained, subscribe and turn on notifications, because from the next arc onward, Tower of God shows no mercy.